Welcome to Hive AV. My name is Nathan Mutner, and we will be going over the Hive Node RS232 kit. We'll start off going through the quick start connections. Then I'll go over how to use the node help utility to discover a network. We'll take a look at the device web page and some of those settings. And then we'll go into the Hive Node test utility and how to test commands being sent so that you can troubleshoot controlling devices. Let's begin. We'll go over some of the basic connections. All right, so each node, Hive Node kit, comes with the Hive Node Mini. This is intended to be powered over PoE and just a simple connection there. And then each unit has a little dongle that you can connect. For the RS232 kit, you get an RS232 cable that connects to the end. And you also get what's called a gender changer. This will make it the male be able to connect to another male RS232 cable like that. Connect them. You'll need the PoE network like this. And the standard PoE, not PoE Plus, doesn't have a whole lot of pull. And when you first plug it in, you'll see the lights will turn on. And just so you know, if you ever need to do a factory reset, you'll see this light right here is turning green. And if you ever need to do a factory reset, you just hold this down for about 30 seconds. Okay, let's look at the node help utility, which is great for discovering the Hive nodes on your network. You can see here's the Hive Node Mini. This goes out and we'll discover anything using multicast that's on your network. Let's go in and just by double clicking on it, we can open up the window. And by default, the Hive Node Minis are going to be set with infrared. So you'll need to change that to serial or relay, depending on what you're using. We're setting up the RS232, so you would choose serial. And you can see here we have a bunch of different settings for the baud rate, but you can change whatever you need. You can change data bits, stop bits, and then you can also change the gender. Now, this is different than the little gender, the physical gender changer, right? This will actually flip two of the wires in case you need what's called a null modem or a crossover cable. And if you make any changes, just come over here and hit save, make sure that those changes go through. You can change the network settings from DHCP to static if you need to. You could also do a factory reset or a reboot from right here. Now let's dig in a little bit deeper to the Hive Node RS232 and do some testing. Utilize this node test you find on our website along with the Hive Node help and our IR learner. What we're going to do here is simulate communication with a device by using a local RS232 to USB cable, and that way we can connect our PC in two different directions. We're going to connect over IP to serial, and then serial to USB. And that way we can see everything that's being sent out and everything that's being received so that we can set up ourselves for success if we're trying to control a device like a projector or a display. We'll know exactly what's being sent out, exactly the baud rate, and we'll be able to verify that part of it. That is the most difficult part when you're controlling devices over RS232. So I have my USB cable connected. You'll see that it should show up in Device Manager, COM6, and I use Hercules. You could use Putty. You could use the Windows console, whatever you choose. I have my Hercules set up with the same baud rate as the serial cables configured to. I have the gender set to true because I already tested this out. And then I'm just going to open up that port. Now it's open. Over here, I'm going to put the IP address of the unit 172.1.124, and I'm going to pick this right. Now this first command, this is if I wanted to send something to the API. You can send the baud rate configurations and a lot of other things, but we really don't need that for our purposes. So I'm going to connect, and we have a nice green connected light. Now it should be connected. If I type in hello, 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 you can see it shows right up, and it even gives us a hex format. And I could say goodbye over here and hit send, and there's my goodbye. Now, if this was a projector or device, and this is our Hive node connected to a projector, it would be like PON, and then you send it. Just send hex without the character return. You just select this, and you can see it over here, PON, and then the projector might respond with response PON or something like that it has actually turned on. This is a great way to troubleshoot communication and control for devices like projectors and displays, or whatever you're going to be controlling over RS232. Okay, let's take a look at the Hive Node RS232 inside of Hive AV. We'll go to Devices, Nodes. You see I already added a Hive Node relay. I'll go over to Hive Node RS232, click Add. I can click on the Hive Node manual. I go to the product page, all from right here if I need a little bit more information. So I'm going to click on the X, and it's also going to send a command to the device. And you can see it also created a hyperlink, so I'm able to access the web page from here. You can see how it changed the serial cable type to serial. If I wanted to update the baud rate or any of the other parameters there, and just hitting the X will bring me back to here. Typically, you're going to use RS232 to control displays, projectors, and you could also come in to do power presets. And that's probably the most common one. You're going to turn something on and off with the power preset. I'm going to add one here, and then add the RS232. And then I'm going to put in a power on. Well, I don't know what uses that, but we'll do another one. We'll call this power off. And yeah, you'll have to look up, for now, you'll have to look up the command sets for these, but we'll be adding a whole library of device drivers very soon. You'll just be able to select the type of control, and then the display driver that you want to control. But for now, you'll have to look up what those commands are. And if you want to do hex, you just select this right here, and then you wouldn't need that delimiter. You could also change if it's something else. These are going to be present in my power on and off. So when I'm powering the room on, it's going to be sending out that power command out of that Hive Node RS232 connection. And then again, when I hit power off, it's sending out that power off command to the displays. Thank you. Thanks again for joining me for this tutorial going over the Hive Node RS232. You can find out more about the other Hive nodes, the Versa 4K, the Hive Touch, and the Hive AV App, and the new Hive Room Combo feature set by watching the other accompanying videos. Thank you.